know what I hate? I hate whiners, you know? I hate people who just complain. I had a guy in a joint one time, cell next to me, and he used to yap about everything. He used to yap about the food, and yap about the guards, and yap about this, and yap about that, and yap all night long. Fucking yap. Like a fucking 747, you know what I mean? Like an engine stuck right between your ears, and you can't get away from it because he's right next to you, you know what I mean?
That means that we punched our ticket to go try to win a Super Bowl, and that's it. We got one game at a time, starting at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Love y'all, boys. Love you. I'll go to war with every single one of you, every game, all right? Love you, 1-7. Here we go! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3! Win!
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have me douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Monday Night Uncensored. I'm your host, Tommy, to the highest degree, to the TOP, from the 313. And by my side is my main man, my Toucan Sam, the one they call the Apex Man, Mr. Mikey. Happy Monday to you, and happy Monday to all of Bills Mafia rocking with us tonight. Mikey, free agency. Pretty much
free agent Monday. It's free agent
Monday.
frenzy Monday.
Free agent frenzy Monday. That's right. It's legal tampering.
A lot of big deals getting handed out today.
They are, and they usually do. First day, usually the bigger names get signed, right? But there's some still out there. There's some still big names that have not been signed. But yeah, some actually a lot of good stuff. Oh, what is this? Let's see. Badass. He's always coming through with the Pagula sucks. So let's go ahead and read that. Pagula sucks as an owner. Beane is a con man. How did the Sabre go from worst to first? Which they did, by the way, which is crazy. They fired the GM, not the coach. Pagula sucks as an owner. Okay.
And what do you know? We got a couple haters.
Say what you want about the GM. If you want him fired, fine. I'm not going to argue with you. Coach had to go.
Absolutely.
Coach had to go.
Don't give me the wrong guy left the building.
Nope.
Right.
If you want to say both had to go, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm still a Beane supporter. I like what Beane does. I'm excited to see what he does this year. It's day one of free agency, so let's relax and find out. There's still 6 months until we play football. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
No. McDermott had to go. It was time.
He had to go. His time was up, and that ship has sailed. We're I'm glad to be really honestly not talking about Sean McDermott anymore. I'm sure Mikey's glad to not have to bring that guy's name up. I'm sure we'll bring it up maybe time to time, but outside of that talk has left. So I'm very happy with that. By the way, Mikey, Friday, woo, great show,
fantastic show.
Fell very behind in the chat. I got to tell you guys real quick.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. 695 chat, like that might have been,
and I would say 100 of them were about my super chat, about you for you never getting to my super chat.
But still, guys, I mean, I didn't realize how many you guys were lit on Friday.
They were. We had fun in the chat. I was in there most of it. It was a good time. I disappeared for about an hour, and I came back after making dinner, and it was still going.
People were having babies, you know what I mean? Like while I was trying to catch up with the chat.
I did type in that Josh was gonna have his baby before you got up to the chat.
Somebody passed away, and it's now his son. That's on his YouTube. I mean, I was getting it all from every angle, man. But I did my best. I did catch up. I did skip about 50. I won't lie. It's about 50, but I did get to the rest.
Yeah, our boy Weston's up in here. He said bargain bin Beane, baby.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's excited about Kenneth Walker.
Yes,
joining.
That's a great
Chiefs.
Yeah. I think he was on. Yeah, you were on my. I went live today earlier, Mikey, and he was here. And yeah, I think it's a great. Listen. Any extra help on offense is unbelievable, right? When it comes to the Chiefs, right? Like that sucks for us. That's unbelievable for you because you're already a healthy Mahomes when he comes back, which I expect him back. What do you think? Mahomes coming back maybe 4 games into this season?
Everyone's saying he'll be ready, week one.
Week one?
I have a hard time seeing that. Like, I get Mahomes is a special dude. Like, he's just built different. I get that.
Yeah.
But, man, like, that's asking
rough.
a lot.
It is asking a lot.
What, 3 games to go?
It wasn't much. Yeah, it wasn't much.
Like, come back in, 9 months? I mean,
he's young though. He's young, and with today's medicine and
it's possible
therapy and all modern medicine and all the therapy out there today. You never know.
Like I have a hard time. Like I feel like they're doing him a disservice if they stick him out there week one.
I'm with you on that. I mean, they'll know. They're not gonna. I don't think they're not in dire need to throw him out there week one. You get what I mean? I don't think they'll just throw him out there. They're not. This isn't going to be the case of like what's his name for Washington a while back, ruined his career. God, what was his name? The quarterback. He had an injury. They threw him out in the playoffs. RG3, yeah. So this isn't that type of case. I don't think they're gonna risk Mahomes' future because he has a lot of years left. So we'll see. But anyways, that's a great addition. They did lose a lot on the defensive side though. So yeah, Tommy read 50 messages, 3 minutes. It was impressive. It was. I did read.
I know you did. You said you were going to get to them all. And you did.
I did. I didn't sit there and respond to everyone, but I did read all of them.
It was great. Like it was so much fun Friday night. I had a blast in the chat.
3 hours, man. It flew by. It was long, but it flew by. But yeah, let's get to you want to get to some of the chat and then we'll get to the free agency. I'm
going through. Why don't you pull up the free agency stuff? I'm in here. We're talking about what
we got
done with Walker. He got 3 years, 45. My thing with Walker is he's super explosive when on the field, but he's missed a lot of time in Seattle.
He did, but he had a hell of a year. You know what I mean?
He was so good.
He was so good, and he was the MVP of the Super Bowl too. On top of it, so that's a great signing. I like him. He's a good player. Let me get that. Let me boot that back down. So, but no, that's a great signing. But they my concern if I'm a Chiefs fan is they lost a lot on the defensive side of the ball. They need to figure that out, right? Which I'm sure they will, but they lost some big players, man, on the defense. So we'll see what they do.
I will say, Trex in here saying I smell Hendrickson to Buffalo. Cincinnati just signed a D end. So Hendrickson's on his way out. So I could see that type. Weston's coming and said Buffalo has no money. There's always ways to make money. There's always money in the banana stand, brother. There's always money in the banana stand.
Yeah. That's Mikey. Is that not the one thing you've been hearing constantly all day today? The Bills have no money. The Bills have no money. But guys, listen, they haven't done anything really yet as far as like major restructure. Josh Allen, that's going to say
that we know of.
That we know of. Right. But that's
been reported.
Like it's going to happen. Right. The Allen restructure is going to happen. We don't know yet with Knox, but more than likely he's either going to take a pay cut or get cut.
I don't think he's any cut. I think they're working through the restructure.
You know why I think
right now,
you're right on that?
Because they would have already done it when they did it with everybody else.
I think they would have already done it, and they would have had the respect to do it early on if he wasn't willing to.
So what do you think of the Taryn trade? We haven't talked about this.
Yeah,
like they were gonna just cut him, and we don't trade any. We don't get any more cap relief by trading him, but they sent him to the Raiders. Is that a middle finger to Taryn?
Nah, no, I don't think so. It's just it's a smart move, but I get what you're saying. Like he would have been free agent, be able to choose who he goes to. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's a business. He has to understand that as well. So, end of the day, the Bills recouped a 6. I think we gave a 7th. It's nothing crazy, but it's weird. They probably called before it was finalized, and just made an offer for 6 and swap picks basically. So I don't mind it, but yeah, you're right. Maybe he feels a certain way, but maybe he doesn't. Who knows?
Cole comes in and asks, is that DB from the Falcons any good? He's more of a slot. He has the ability to play outside as well, but he's a slot guy. He's also more of a man with some zone concept. So he actually fits more in the mold of Maxwell Harrison.
He's a hitter though. He's a little bit more he's a little bit more physical than Harrison.
Yeah. I like him. I think he's going to fit this defense better than Teron would. Teron was more of a zone guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he struggled. He didn't have the foot speed. This guy's fast. This guy has the foot speed to stay with man to man versus what Teron was going to do. So I understand it. And I know it's reported 3 years, 21, but really it's more like 2 years, 11.
Yeah. And last year, I mean, if you look at some of the stats on him, 9.9 in coverage on EPA, he's 10th in the league. 64 passer rating allowed, 6th in the league. He had 3 interceptions and 1 touchdown allowed. I mean, he had a good season for the Falcons. He's not. This isn't like a splash signing, right? But it's a good signing. I see nothing wrong with this. It's a cheap signing. It's not really bargain bin. It's a player we kind of needed. And I said this earlier too. Any kind of defensive player that's coming through, guys. Is obviously Leonard is getting with Beane about and having the same understanding that this player is going to be using the system, or he has a plan for that particular player. So look, as of now, I don't think that's a bad pickup at all. And he's young. It's not like we're getting older. Right. So I'm okay with it. There's going to be better free agents, guys. It's day one. It's not even really officially day one, right? Day one starts Wednesday if you want to be real, but this is kind of day one of legal tampering, whatever you call it. I do believe Beane, hearing what I heard today, Mikey, that Beane was involved with the Max Crosby, or he was in play. We were in play to get Max Crosby, tells me that one, they would have found the room for the money, right? Because they know that would have been costly to get a Max Crosby. So that tells me that he's in play to get somebody else that's costly on the defensive side, that he knows that position is important. So I don't think he's quite done yet. And Hendrickson could be on the table still.
Yeah. There's plenty of edge rushers. It's day one of the
There is. I'm just throwing one name out there, but we'll go over free agents and who's available.
So
still.
Cole comes in and says, good thing no Alec Pierce. He wanted to stay too much. And now with Pitt McGowan, his numbers are going down. And what they paid him is outrageous for a guy 30. Who's never had 50 receptions in a year.
Yeah, that's boy, you're rolling the dice on a guy like that.
I'm telling you, I never understood the hype behind Pierce. Like I get he's good at going downfield, but the number one's gone now. He was always the number 2.
That is correct. And you know what it kind of feels like a little bit like, and no offense to Peerless Price, because I thought Peerless Price was really good here, but Peerless Price had that one good season in 2002. The Falcons were all over it, wanted him, paid him, and he was the one over in Atlanta and did not perform well, right, as the one. Why did Peerless Price perform well in Buffalo in 2002? He had Eric Moulds next to him, right, who definitely helped them out, right? Same could be said over here when we had Stephon Diggs as the one. That's why we always said we do need a one back, because they help out these guys, right? They make them a little bit better. I'm not dissing Alex.
That's why I'm excited
Pierce,
about more. because now
Absolutely.
Shakir's going to open up some. Now Kincaid's going to open up a little bit more.
Absolutely.
It's
And whoever
having
else we get.
and say what you want. Like, I don't think Amari Cooper, was a true one, but he still brought that. He commanded that respect enough to help other guys get open. And that's why our offense got better once he got here.
Correct.
Even though he didn't really produce, he still helped other guys produce.
That was my point the whole time, Mikey, when I kept bringing up, when we got him, we got better because he made others around him. Because, yeah, you may be right. He wasn't the one when we got him at that time of his career, but he was a one at some point in his career.
Commanded that respect.
Correct. So because of that, obviously, other players got to, got the impact from it, right? Other players got to feel or get the exactly. So it helped them and helped us that year. So and the other talk that I'm hearing about DJ Moore and like we overpaid. We didn't overpay, guys. I thought that was a fair trade, 2nd round pick. We received a 5th round back. He's getting paid, I believe, 27.5. Is it 23? Okay, so it's not crazy. It really is not a crazy contract. He is a 1. Is he an alpha 1? No. Is he elite? No. Is he a top 20? I believe so. If you go back and look at his time in Carolina when he first got on the scene and really started blossoming as a receiver, the dude is really good, well-rounded, great route runner, good hands, physical, good speed. He provides everything a 1 would is, right? That's what he is. So I love it, and I think Bills Mafia, it's going to take some time, Mikey, for them to kind of get on board with it. But once they see him in action, I think, just like Josh Allen, the haters of Josh Allen, once they kind of got to see him in person on TV, whatever, then their tune changed mighty quick. So I think DJ Moore is in the same boat. I think fans were wanting A.J. Brown or Justin Jefferson, and because they didn't get it, this is a bad trade. That's how I feel, right? And why the hate is there, right? But we'll see. We'll see if Bills Mafia changes their mind.
Okay, I want to hit a couple things.
Yeah, let's do it.
First off, Weston, you're on crack if you think Michael Pittman's the same player as DJ Moore.
No.
So I don't know what you're watching, brother. They're not even close to the same player.
No.
Not even close to the same player. Kyle Allen is going to be the backup. We already know that. He was he was signed in here today.
Yep.
So we know it's going to be Kyle Allen. That's already
know your face.
Yeah.
Right.
Josh's buddy. Like, it's what happens. Josh plays. Kyle Allen plays the last game of the season. And other than that, Josh plays all the other games. Cole comes in and says, being drafted what McDermott wanted. That's on McDermott for not developing the talent. I've always said that. Like, don't get me wrong. We've had some really bad picks, but the GM aligns with what the coaching staff wants.
Correct.
And McDermott had control of the 53, and it's always been discussed. McDermott had full control of that stuff. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can't believe Weston said that. I will say I do believe the second was an overpay.
Yeah. It's not only Weston though, by the way. Our good friend Ravens for Life, who comes in here. He hit me up on a comment earlier, just trashing the hell out of Brandon Beane and just how shitty he is and the worst GM in the league. It's funny how other fan bases
ask him when's the last time we missed the playoffs was.
Right. Like, that's why I think, Mikey, I went on that epic Friday night just
then you read another comment and went right back down the rabbit hole.
And it just got me so steamed, man. It's tough. I can't bite my tongue, but yeah.
Like, I don't hate the trade. Do I think it was an overpay? Yes. Do I care that they overpaid for him? No, I don't.
Yeah. No.
Weston, I'll wait to see what the actual restructure of his contract is before I start saying anything about what they guaranteed and what they didn't guarantee. You heard from an agent. You didn't hear from the Bills. You didn't hear from DJ Moore. You heard from his agent. Correct. I also read that, Von Miller got a 6 years, $120 million deal from the Bills that really ended up being like a 3-year, $48 million,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not reading into all that crap. The agents say what the agents say.
Exactly. You got to wait till everything's
the actual contract comes out. Like, let's just take D, the guy that we signed today. It said 3 years, 21. It's really 2 years, 11.
Right. Yeah, you got to read the whole contract, guys. Once everything settles and you get to see the layout of the contract, the details. Mike is exactly right. So sometimes we get fans get caught up in the initial signing or the initial amount that you see. That's not always the case. There's always a way out or signing bonus, comes across the cap a little bit less. Trust me, he knows what he's doing when it comes to signing players.
Richie comes and says, don't tell the boys at Triple P that Hendricks is doable. Like there's no way to move money around.
Yeah, I know. They're
I'm not. Do they feel like it's not doable at all?
Yeah, well, listen, they're not alone, and I understand that, but it is doable. Anything for me, any NFL team, any GM can make a deal happen, right? That's what their job is for, right? Will they have to? Let's say they do get Trey, right? Let's just say hypothetically they do, or let's say it's somebody else, whatever, for a high paid contract. Beane obviously is going to know who he's going to have a plan in place, who to restructure, what extension maybe to give early, who's going to get cut. Obviously, we're not going into this free agency. He's not going to just sign players to sign players and we're going to be over the cap. That's not how it works. So we'll be all right, guys.
Mr. Chewy. I wish I had free agency in my old profession.
I know, right? Jeez.
Average guys getting freaking 15 million. It's wild, some of these freaking contracts.
No, yeah. You want to go over them? Let's go over some of the ones that happened today. I'll tell you the biggest one, or not the biggest one, but the craziest one, and I guess it had to be done, was the Dolphins cutting Tua, eating 99 in dead cap. 99, the biggest.
To watch him go to the Falcons
for 1.2.
So is he basically battling
Penix
for the job?
I mean,
why else would you go there?
1.2 though.
Still, he could have gone to the Jets and had a chance to start. He could have gone to Cardinals and had a chance to start. He could have gone a lot of places. He went to somewhere where they just recently drafted a first round pick. Why go there?
Because maybe he saw that Penix has been so up and down that maybe there would be an opportunity for him to play and then earn a bigger contract there. Or earn a bigger contract down the road or the following year on another team. We've seen that before. So it wouldn't be, maybe that's why. Maybe he sees an opportunity where he would get playing time. Now, I get what you're saying with the Jets, but who knows if the Jets were interested?
I'm saying the Cardinals.
I said that. Even the Cardinals, we have no idea. My point is, I said on Friday, Mikey, fans jump to what I hate, why didn't Brandon Beane call, or why didn't this person call? Why didn't we trade? You don't know that those calls weren't made. You don't know if the Jets were interested or not. What I mean?
It's just wild how fast it happened. He got released, and then within an hour, he was signed with the Falcons.
That is true. You're right.
There was already something that happened behind the scenes. So
yeah, it's possible. Who knows? And obviously, they talk with the GM there and the coach, and he sees more of an opportunity. I don't know, but either way, it's still they're saying Geno Smith could be another player who takes a contract like that, a veteran minimum. A 1.2 kind of $1 million deal, which crazy, man. Some of these players.
That's wild.
Real quick.
Do you think they have the exact same yardage? I don't know what you're looking at.
What is he saying here? I'm sorry. You're looking at what?
I don't know what he said. He's
talking
saying
about
that
Pittman and
DJ Moore and Michael Pittman have the exact same yardage. So how are they not the same player?
They're not.
What are you
really
looking
don't.
at? You think they had the exact same yardage? Are you just saying exact same yardage last year?
Right. Yeah.
They're not even close. I don't know what we're talking about here, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because they had the same yardage don't mean they're the same receiver. AJ Brown and Alec Pierce had the same yardage last year. Oh, if it's just based off of last year, okay.
Yeah. But also too,
Sure.
Ben Johnson took over as head coach there. They have a younger receiver. They were tight end. They were mixing it up a lot more. Things change. I mean, that's the way it works sometimes. You know what I mean? When you got a new coach coming in, I look at his overall career, right? I look what he's done in his time in Carolina, his time in Chicago. And listen, guys, I think he put up 1,300 yards with Justin Fields his first year in Chicago. I mean, what are we talking about here? That's talking about Justin Fields. Come on. So let's lay off a little bit on that. DJ Moore is very good. I promise you guys, go look at the highlights and then we'll talk again, because the dude has everything we want in a receiver and everything we really needed over the last 2 years. We're sitting here complaining about it when most of you guys wanted to trade a first and a fifth for Waddle. And we wanted sending less for DJ Moore, who I feel a first and a third, right? And we wound up sending a second and a seventh or something like that for DJ Moore. So I'm cool with it. I see nothing wrong with that.
Weston Pittman went for like 1,200 2 years ago. If we're just basing it off, I just see the we can agree to disagree on this, Weston. It's
fine. We're gonna.
If we're looking at just 1,200 yards, so is he better than Rashee Rice? I don't think Pittman's in the same level. I don't think is the same level receiver as Rice.
I like Pittman,
but I don't Pittman's good, but he's I don't look at him as a 1. I look at him as a high 2.
Yeah. And I want to say this, and I'm not saying this because he's on our team. I would have told you this last year about DJ Moore if we're comparing receivers, right? If that conversation got brought up, I've known DJ Moore's career. Matter of fact, me and Mikey's talked about DJ Moore in the past when a possible trade, I think at one time when his name was being brought up, and we were like, hell yeah, bring DJ Moore here. So we liked him. It had nothing to do with now because he's here, he's better than Pittman. I just feel like he is. He's a more well-rounded receiver in my book.
Oh, okay. KD said Penix towards ACL in November, so he's not going to be ready.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. And that gives, what that does? That gives two opportunity to basically showcase himself for a bigger contract, potentially down the road. That makes sense.
I think they'll figure it out. Like, we didn't run that much fullback. Like, Gilliam, listen, does it suck he went to the Patriots? Yes. Am I happy for him because he got paid? Yes. Good for him.
Right.
Go get your money, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm with that too. Like, look, at the end of the day, Mikey, how I feel about Gilliam is great special teams player, great for the tush push, but it didn't do much on the offensive side outside of that. And we have bigger needs right now that we need to focus on and spend the money on than a fullback who really only did one thing on offense, which is tush push. We can find that in Dawson Knox. Let's say if he sticks around, he's done a great job at that as well. So we'll be fine. You know what I mean? They'll pick up a special team player. They'll find one in free agency, just like they found Sam Franklin last year, who they wanted up paying to stay. They're out there.
All right, so let's hit some of these because we're getting behind already. He said didn't say it's not doable, just saying looking to stop the bleeding. He's talking about Hendrickson. Okay. Penix towards ACL, got it. Bears stunk. Okay. My good thing you're here. Tommy was suffering Saturday.
So was rough.
Never said worst GM in the NFL. Just below average.
Sorry.
Our boy Ravens for Lives in the house. What's going on, bro?
I misquoted you. He's like, son of a bitch, Tommy.
When was the last time the Bills missed the playoff? But I can say when was the last time the Bills won a Super Bowl? Ooh, nice counter. I like that.
Oh, man.
Keys, how's your shift going, brother? All right. Saying DJ is just wild. There's a lot of this going on. Pittman had like multiple 1,000-yard seasons. Pittman is a bum. Pittman is not a bum. Pittman's still a good receiver.
He's not a bum. He's a good receiver. Absolutely
just like DJ. Pittman did the same thing with nobody also. Okay.
I disagree. I think Pittman's good. I just don't think he's as well-rounded. I mean,
how would you know, badass? Waddle has missed so much fucking time. How would you know he's better than Moore?
Moore's actually
is he more talented than him?
Yeah.
Yes. Has he produced more? No.
He hasn't. Moore's actually produced more since 2023. So
yeah,
just throwing that out there.
Well, I mean, I love Waddle and I love his talent, but the dude's always injured.
Right. And you know how many times Moore's been hurt since 2019, Mikey?
He's missed 4 games. He's missed 4 games.
Yeah, no, all right. I thought it was 2, but maybe 4. Okay. Either way, 2019. That's still pretty damn good.
He missed 2 games, 2 separate times.
Okay. Still not bad. Since 2019? 6 years.
I haven't heard anything bad about Pittman.
I didn't hear it either.
Yeah.
I know Morris had some stuff too. Some little hissy fits as well. So all these guys, the receivers tend to have that, by the way. So
maybe that's where we see it different, Weston, because I think Rice is really good. The problem is you can't keep him on the field because he can't keep himself out of trouble off of it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but like on the field, that dude's really fucking good.
He is. Yeah. He's
really good. His production is great. His criminal record ain't right. Ain't that the truth? Moore was a cancer in Carolina. That's funny that you say that because every one of his teammates have come out and say how much they missed him. Like there was teammates that were on national TV shows when he got traded. They talked about how they were going to miss him. He couldn't have been that big of a cancer in the locker room.
Yeah. I think they all got the diva in them. Receivers are bent. I mean, that thing's been going around forever. They all got that little, side to them. But I've heard nothing but good things as far as being a good teammate. So I'm not concerned.
Figure out the money for Hendrickson. Get your other wide receiver at 26 or sooner.
Yeah,
it's possible. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna draft in the first round, guys. I think we're gonna trade back. I do.
It might make sense too, Mikey. It might make sense to get back.
The return on investment at 26 isn't great this year.
The only way I can see him sticking, Mikey, is if somebody's dropping that shouldn't have dropped, and then they maybe possibly trade up because they really are sold on that guy. Outside of that, though, I think I'm with you. I don't see that happen. I don't see us trading.
I don't either. Unless it's next year's picks, because we already got rid of our second, and I can't see Beane sitting day 2 out.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying it would have to be a guy that they just did not expect to be dropping, and who knows, that happens sometimes. But outside of that, you're right. Like I do feel like more than likely they're gonna probably trade back, get that second round back and get more draft capital, but get another 2, but we'll find out. I think I don't want to go there yet until free agency has kind of ended. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fullback Deion Walker. God, can you imagine put that boy at fullback?
You fucking or tush push, you break Josh Allen's damn back. I'm not trying
to Waddle's glass. Oh no, Waddle's not better than DJ. But people wanted to give up a 1 and 3 for Waddle.
They did, and they were mad. Mm-hmm. Hell, I was mad because we really, you know why? Because it was more about
we needed a receiver then
at that time. Exactly. Yeah, it was an impulse. The impulse thing. Like, we were impulse buyers at the deadline, right? The fans were, and I think that's why we were really upset when it didn't happen. But once the dust settled, and you go into the offseason, nobody wanted to give up 1 for Waddle now.
Keys like trade back. I think that's what's gonna happen, Keys.
It may.
I do. Yeah. I really do. We still don't have a run stuffing 1 tech. It's amazing. Well, hopefully this new regime likes big fatties up front. Run stuffing 1 tech.
That's what I'm hoping.
It's wild. Okay,
well,
I think we got back up. This is why we should have fired McDermott. That second and third fucked us last year. Yeah,
I'm with you. All right, let's look at the tracker real quick, Mikey. This is updated, by the way. So here we go, Mikey. 8:45 trade. What happened?
Oh, Jarek hurts my heart every time he mentions Watts and Collins. Could add Alfred Collins and Watts in the second and third.
Yep. All right, you ready for this? We'll get through
Yes.
this a little bit. All right.
Yes.
Teams monitoring Alvin Kamara's situation, Mikey, because Travis Etienne is going to New Orleans. So interesting to see what they do with Kamara. Chargers add Cole Strange to the offensive line.
Yep, saw that.
Okay. $13 million deal. We got our punter back, right? Which he actually had a good season.
I'm fine with him. I still want them to draft one and let him, late.
It's a 1-year deal, and they may.
And bring someone in, whether it's a UDFA or a draft pick or whoever,
right?
And let him battle it out with this guy.
I'm
he
with
wasn't
you.
Bad. He was our best one last year.
He was. He just doesn't have the powerful leg, right? That's like the knock I have on him. Outside of that, though, he did a really good job. Like I think he led the league in and return yardage or something like that. Yeah. All right. So we got him back. That's the Bills update. Josh Williams becomes Titans' latest cornerback addition. Let's see here. Christian Harris signs with the Falcons, linebacker. Kyle Allen, as you guys know, he's our backup quarterback now. 2-year deal, 4.1. I'm fine with that.
Were you surprised that Trubisky signed with the Titans to back up Cam Ward?
A little bit.
He just took the money.
Yeah, I'm surprised he left, to be honest with you. I thought he was, I was telling you a couple weeks ago, he probably will stay because he likes it here. But, it is what it is, man. He's been back. Who knows? The dude might even wind up coming back again, right? Like he's been back twice. So,
before you move on, Richie has a serious question. We got to address the kicker at some point. Bass is good as done, and then we got Grandpa Prater. Prater's a free agent. And Beane said Bass is good to go now, and they're expecting him to be back. And I imagine they're going to bring in some sort of competition for him. And if he wins the job, then he'll be our kicker next year.
Yeah, I think more than likely what happens is, like Mikey said, they're going to probably either draft or sign a UDFA kicker. They're going to monitor Tyler Bass during camp, during OTAs, all that stuff, to see if he's affected by, if his rehab went well, whatever. But I think what they're hoping for is they get the Tyler Bass that we last saw, right? And he had a good second half of that season that year. So if we can get that Bass, I'm cool with it. I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sweating it. But yeah, we'll find out.
Would you want that? Trek said, could you imagine Kamara being the new third down back for the Bills? I think he's going to want too much money personally, but
yeah. What's crazy? I didn't know about Kamara. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I honestly did not know this. He's never rushed for 1,000 yards.
Really?
Never.
He's been like 1,800.
He's been a combined
guy, yards,
but never rushed for over 1,000. Never. I could not believe
wild.
it. I heard it on the radio, right? Because the guy's like, "Oh God," and I'm like, "That can't be right." I looked it up. He's never rushed for 1,000 yards, dude. And I'm like, "Wow, that is very surprising," because I could swear he did, but no, never has. So would I welcome him here? Of course. I mean, the guy is a playmaker with the ball in his hand, but it's not going to happen. I just don't see it happening.
Tennessee has no state income tax, so he's got more money. Right? He got more money, and and he's going to go teach Ward Daboll's offense because Trubisky was here for Daboll's offense.
Yeah, Cam's going to be the star no matter what, but it's good for him. It's good to have that kind of backup in there.
Yeah, and he's getting paid. He took he got $2 million a year from us, and now he's getting $4 million a year from them. So.
Yeah. Steelers got Rico Dowdle after losing Gainwell, so that's a good pickup for them, for Steelers. Titans got center Austin Schlottman, 2-year, $9 million. Braxton Jones went to the Bears on a 1-year deal. Kendrick Bourne went to the Cardinals. 2-year, $10 million.
Does that free up Marvin Harrison? I'd go with the 26th pick for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Not bad, right? Wonder what they do there with him.
Would you give up the 26th pick for Marvin Harrison?
Absolutely. Without a question. But Here's the problem. I don't know yet what's happening in free agency because we haven't really cleared. We desperately do need an edge, right? We have a lot of defensive holes that we need to fill. So as much as I would like to go ham on offense,
you've been asking for us to go ham on offense forever.
I have, but we also haven't been this depleted at defense. We're missing. We got a lot of positions to fill, man. So it's unfortunate because I would love to go ham on offense, but we'll see what happens. We're waiting. Let me get through this here. So Brown signed Quincy Williams, linebacker. Texans get Reed Blankenship. Cardinals get Roy Lopez. Cardinals get Isaiah Samulo. Rashid Shaheed's returning to the Seattle Seahawks. There was rumors, Mikey, that we were
51 mil.
Yeah, there was rumors we were actually talking with him that I saw pop up today. Apparently, that got we weren't going to pay it, so Seattle paid it, and he's returning back to Seattle. What do you think about that deal? Think that's worth it for them? You think that's a good deal for Shaheed?
Because he's a receiver and kick returner. He can provide a lot. Kenny Pickett goes to the Panthers. Seems like that guy's just going to be a journeyman. Raiders 1 year, he's going to make $7.5 million for Kenny Pickett. No thanks.
You see what I mean?
Give me my Kyle Allen for 2.
Exactly. I talked about this on today, Mikey. I one thing I'll credit Brandon Beane for. We've never overpaid, as long as I can remember, for a backup quarterback since we got Allen. I love that when teams like the Dolphins are paying $10 million or $12 million for Zach Wilson, and you can see contracts like it's crazy, right? To pay a backup that kind of money. No way, bro. Give me the $2 million quarterback. Give me the $1.2 million Tua. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, no, fuck that, dude.
Vader says, glad we didn't get Shaheed. John comes in and says, surprised the Pats haven't made a wide receiver move yet. It's because they're waiting on AJ Brown. I guarantee
they got all them.
Well, they got all that money.
They're waiting on AJ today
Brown.
That they tried, that the Eagles shut them down.
Really?
A first and I think it was a first and a third or first and a fourth or something like that.
Asking for a first and a second.
And Eagles shut them down. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but they just shut their first offer down. That's what I heard. So I'm going to be interested to see what happens there. I think they wind up getting them.
Shaheed may be slightly overpaid, but at least you have him. He's an elite returner as well, and he is a big play guy on offense. So I understand the pay there. Like Alec Pierce was just paid stupid amounts of money that I don't understand.
That's a very, for me, that is a very risky roll of the dice play for that guy. I don't see it in him, man. But I could be wrong. Hey, look, man, we've been wrong before. So we'll find out. He's the one now. Pittman's gone.
Yeah. Walter says, was Harrison done to be worth the 26th pick? Harrison actually has the upside. He had a really good rookie year, and then he had a up and down sophomore year where he was banged up. I would bet the 26th pick on his ceiling.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I'll also and what he did in college, right? Film don't lie. He was unbelievable.
His pedigree, his ceiling. Also, he'd be on the opposite side of DJ Moore learning. So when DJ Moore's contract's done, it could go right into Harrison's contract.
And he also has a more stable quarterback, Josh Allen, who's more consistent. Kyle Murray's so weird, man. I was talking to Captain D today because he's not totally sold on Malik Willis, which we'll get to when I keep scrolling down, who signed with the Dolphins. He would have probably liked Murray, he said, a little better. But the problem with Murray, and we were talking, is he's just so inconsistent. He has games where he's just electric, and then he has games where he's just terrible. So, that's what you're getting. That's kind of
nowhere to be found.
That messes with the receiver. Yeah, and that kind of, that also affects the receiver, right? So, I'm not going to put full blame on him for the way Harrison's career's gone so far, but I think Harrison has all the talent in the world, man. I would absolutely give up a first for him.
Lloyd, 3 years, $15 million. Yeah, Jarek, that's a good deal. And, you know, $15 million as a linebacker though, it's a pretty penny.
Yep.
know?
Let's get to it. Let's keep going.
You saw Tremaine got signed too. I imagine you'll get there.
Oh, did Edmonds? Is it new just now?
No, he got signed earlier today. You'll probably
earlier. Okay, okay. Because you see, it's by time. So Quay Walker went to the Raiders. What do you think about Quay going there? $36 million, 3 year.
And the Kobe Dean. It's Quay and the Kobe.
Oh yeah, I missed that. And the Kobe Dean. Yeah, good players.
Both those guys are part of that Georgia connection.
Mm-hmm.
Quay is one of those guys, super talented, just hasn't figured it out yet.
36 and 40. Yeah, they got paid, both of them, but they're good players, man. Saints got Noah Fant, another guy that's kind of bouncing around the league.
Yeah.
Broncos are releasing Dre Greenlaw. What do you think about Dre? I heard that conversation get brought
He's
up.
Coming. This will be a year 2
for the Bills.
I would be okay with Dre Greenlaw coming in because Dre last year was first year off of the Achilles. You know, that's always the worst. It's always year 2 that they really start to come back. So
who knows him better than Leonard?
Yeah.
Right. So that's a guy that could definitely be in play to sign in Buffalo, and I would be all for it, man. He's a hell of a player. Tim Settle, he goes back to Washington, Mikey. You know who would like that? Rest in peace, Howie.
Yeah.
I think Howie would be all for this Tim Settle going back to the Commanders.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
He wasn't overly fond of Tim Settle when he was on Buffalo.
Yeah, but you know what though? Tim Settle also left here, and it's just like Ford.
It's all about the scheme, man.
It's all about the scheme. Absolutely. But they paid him 3 or 24. I mean, not a bad paycheck.
Good for Tim. Go get his money.
For Tim. Kelsey's back with
former Mafia Sports Report, commenter.
If you don't know, Tim Settle used to show up here and
get really, mad at Tommy for talking shit about him.
You get very upset with me talking shit about Tim Settle. It was odd, man. Out of all the players that I talk shit about through my time here, Tim Settle, man. So Kelsey's back with the Chiefs. What do you think about that? 1 year deal, $12 million. Max value of 15.
You knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
If he was going to play,
on the fence, right?
If he was going to play, you knew he's going to play for the Chiefs. And you knew the Chiefs were going to have him back if he wanted to come back.
Right. But do you think this is it for him? I mean, it's a 1 year deal.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
He's probably taking it year to year right now, but he's getting up there in age. So yeah, my guess is this is probably going to be it for him.
There's D. Alford. We talked about that earlier. Signed with the Bills.
Someone said that he's also a kick returner. or a punt returner. I didn't know that.
He's done it. He did it, but I don't think he did it last year. Okay. But he has experience is correct. Giants re-sign Jermaine Immuner, offensive lineman.
Before you move on, just quickly, Trek asks, could you see the Bills trading the first round pick for a first round 27? No, because I can't see Beane not having a first or second round pick. He will lose his flipping mind.
Yeah. He does love his draft picks. So
loves his
doesn't
draft
want to give
picks.
up the house. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be okay with BTJ too.
Absolutely. And that's right here is the talk, Mikey, actually. So Jaguars are entertaining offers for Brian Thomas Jr. That's another player that I would be fine with giving a first round. Listen, guys, it's a late first round. All right. We've seen what Brian Thomas can do. Last year was, of course, a rough one for him. But I still see the upside. He's another player with a lot of upside. So, I saw what he could do on the NFL level, put it that way, compared to a guy that you're going to draft that you really don't know what he can do yet in the NFL side. I know what Brian Thomas can do. I've seen the best of Brian Thomas in the NFL so far. I've seen Marvin Harrison. That's why I would take a flyer on a late first round pick for either one of those guys. I have no problem with that.
Mm-hmm. Richie asks, if not for Hendrickson, is there any other flashy in the draft? Yeah, there's actually quite a few really good edge rushers, but they're smaller. They're actually 3-4 edge rushers, and I'm excited. There's a few, and we'll really get into that after the free agent period as we get into the draft piece.
Absolutely. Cardinals did get Gardner Minshew, 1 year deal, $8 million. I mean, what do you think happens there? They keep him as starter for 1 year and draft a quarterback the following, or
probably?
What do you think they're? Yeah,
probably.
I mean, he's a good filler. I would say he's a good filler. He's not going to be long term, but he's a filler. Yeah, it's a great bridge. Yeah. And there's a better draft class next year for the Cardinals if they want to wait a year. You know what I mean? Kwity Paye goes to the Raiders. What do you think about that? You like the? I know his
Kwity
name
Paye never really hit in Indy, so maybe Oakland will unlock that potential. That
you said Oakland, I said Oakland.
Vegas. I mean,
yeah, dude, I said the same thing earlier. I'm like, God damn
Vegas.
it,
Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe Vegas will unlock that. The Raiders,
right? Boy, Tua signed with the Falcons on a minimum. 1.2. That's a great deal for the Falcons. I mean, for backup,
he's making all that money already.
Right.
You knew he's
no
only going to make league
him.
minimum.
It's no sweat to him. Right. Cowboys got
be a better
Jalen
place
Thompson.
when Kelsey retires. That's great.
Adolphe Owa signed with the Commanders. Yeah, Owe. Sorry, 4-year, $100 million, 68 guarantee. He got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals signed pass rusher Boye Mafe. As well, 60 million, 3-year deal. He got paid.
I'll tell you one thing: Groot's contract's looking better and better every day.
Oh, dude, absolutely. That's why you get these deals done early too, man. Offensive lineman went to the Packers. Marcus Mariota is going back to the Commanders on a 1-year, $7 million deal. He's a great backup, like that kind of guy. Like even listen at that price because of the injury already that happened. I don't think that's bad. I understand that. Like
on a
you know what I mean. He knows
on a rookie deal, you can pay that to your backup.
Absolutely.
After you pay your franchise quarterback, you can't pay $7 million a year for a backup.
True. That's a great point, Mikey. That's a great point. You're right.
Because
he's still on a rookie deal, and this guy's reliable. You're right. And once he gets established, once you know that injuries are kind of behind him, right? We're because right now they're not. He had suffered a couple, but once you know that he's good to roll, you got to pay him, and then you don't have to go through this route of paying over or high priced backups.
KB comes in and says, so do you think it'll be Ed, Walker, and Sanders in the dirt with Rousseau playing outside linebacker? I do think it's going to be very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Except I think they're going to get a big, giant one tech in the middle at some point on first and second downs, and I think Walker is going to slide to the edge. It's going to be Ed and Walker as the edge in the dirt with the big, giant one tech in the middle. And I think Sanders is going to be that rotation guy that comes in.
Brian Cook with the Bengals, Mikey, 3-year, $40, got paid. Tremaine Edmonds, there it is, to the Giants, 3 years, $36. What do you think about that deal? You think that's a pretty fair offer? I think it's pretty good offer.
Yeah,
pretty good for the Giants. I think they got a good deal on it.
Walter's asking a question here. It says trading for an unproven third-year wide receiver doesn't seem like a win now move. Who's unproven? Third-year wide receiver. Because you stack Marvin Harrison, you stack up Marvin Harrison's stats or production against anybody in the Buffalo Bills wide receiver room. That's not unproven.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I listen.
Same with Brian Thomas Jr.
Right. I'm with you, Mikey. For me, I go by talent, guys.
I'm not sure I would call either one of those guys unproven.
Correct. We've seen. That's what I said earlier. We've seen what they can do at an NFL level. And they've done really well, right? Now, have they had some setbacks? Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? But we acknowledge those setbacks and maybe why they had the setback. So, but I still think I would still take a flyer on both very young. And once again, they're giving up a late first, basically a second round pick for a guy each that has a super high ceiling, both of them. So absolutely, I'd take a flyer on that. We've done worse, guys.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree on this, Walter. I wouldn't call Marvin Harrison Jr. unproven. Please, for the love of itty ditty Leo Chanel. Yes, bring me Leo. Absolutely, bring me Leo.
I'm with you on that.
You know, you're not sold on Sanders. I'm not sold on Sanders either, but I also don't put that on Sanders right now because McDermott played him out of position last year.
Correct.
It was a McDermott special. Play him out of position.
Yep. And I look, we're going to find out real soon what these players that we kept in house on the defensive side of things are really about. You know, with the new scheme, with the new coaching staff in place, if these guys were bad picks or not, right? But I still think there's question marks on a lot of these guys, especially last year's draft picks, Sanders, even Deion Walker still, right? And I think they still could be better than what they advertised. So we'll find out what the new scheme brings.
Yeah. Be fair, comparing wide receivers to our wide receivers doesn't say much. Okay.
No,
I mean, we're talking about proven and unproven. That's all I was making the comparison to.
Right.
Like we're paying what we're paying our wide receivers in that room too is just wow. Talking about Logue can play zero. So can Mathis. Mathis played that zero tech in college too.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see who either one of those guys could probably be a stopgap.
Just a heads up before we move on. We got about 415 people in here right now. If you guys can, I always forget to say it. Hit the like,
please
hit the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I know some of you guys are watching on X right now. But if you can, tune into our YouTube as well. It helps us out. Appreciate you.
Me, John, I would have rather had the Moore deal. Would you rather have the Steelers deal for Pittman or the Bills deal for Moore?
No, I listen. I think the Moore deal is a good deal. I'm not going to sit here and say it was the greatest deal on earth, right?
I think we slightly overpaid for him. There's probably a bidding war for him, so we had to pony up.
Yeah.
I like Moore for our offense better than I like what Pittman would have brought for our offense. Moore brings an ability that we don't have today.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. 100%. And by the way, they're still going to redo the contract at some point. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yep, you're all right, Spen. He wasn't really popping when he played, but he was also his first few games of the year got hurt, came back and played out of position. So
correct.
Sometimes it takes guys a little bit longer to get going than other guys. Not everyone can be Deion Walker, who also flashed, but he wasn't like spectacular. He just flashed.
He had his moments? Correct. Yeah. He wasn't consistently.
Rico to the Steelers. Good. That's a good pickup for the Steelers.
We saw that earlier. Yeah. That was a good pickup.
Yeah. Like an expensive clone.
We'll get caught up in the chat before I go down a little bit more on this.
List. Sorry. There's a few more. I know.
Yep.
Our wide receivers should not be the benchmark. Okay. Pick your benchmark.
Mm-hmm.
What's your benchmark? Tell me what your benchmark is. And we can look at it to see if they're considered proven receivers or not. What is Sanders' position? 3 or 4I? I don't know where they're going to put him. It'll be interesting to see where they play him.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Brady knows Judy more like the back of his hand. He does. He spent time with the guy. Positive energy comes in waves. Must not have been at my peak earlier. Also, Spen just likes to pick fights with us. He enjoys poking the bear.
Oh, dude.
You know what? Favorite pastime.
He does it everywhere. I've seen this dude.
He does it everywhere?
Everywhere. He's listen, Post Podium knows him very well. He loves it.
What about Carter? I've seen nothing from Carter to say I've seen any faith he's into anything.
Either. Zero. I don't see any upside with him. I got to be honest with you. That was a bad draft pick. I got to be real with you. I just don't see.
This should not be compared to players that are proven. They're not the answer.
All right, let's get to it now. Now that we're, so let me screw it on. We'll be here forever. Okay.
Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds, we already said that. Charlie Kohler to the Chargers. Broncos nearing a deal to bring in J.K. Dobbins back.
Yeah.
Titans signing Cordell Flott, Alontae Taylor, John Franklin Myers.
I like the Taylor pickup. I like the JFM.
Just spending money.
I like the JFM pickup too.
Yeah.
Flott,
I mean, look at those deals. I mean, big money right
3 years,
there,
45 for Flott. Yikes.
3 years, 60, 3 years, 63. I mean, they're spending. But the Titans had the most money, I believe. They were second most money. I think the Raiders, and then it was them. So they're just.
I'm not sure I'm giving Flott 15 a year. Like, man, that makes the D signing even better. Yikes.
Yeah. Bears got Bush for $30 million, 3-year.
Okay.
21
Good
guaranteed.
for the Bears and their bush.
Most of his contract. Yeah. Good for the Bears and the bush. Zion Johnson, 3-year deal with the Browns, 32.4, or actually 49.5, 32 guaranteed. So he got paid.
Where's the fun of the green with everything? Touche, brother. Touche.
Pittsburgh got Jamil Dean. Or Jamal Dean, 36.7. 49ers. How do you feel about that deal for Mike Evans?
I love the Niners deal. It's not really gonna be 3 for 60. It's really gonna be like a 2 for 45, I think is what it actually comes out to being. But
are you surprised he left Tampa?
No. Well, I'm surprised he left Tampa. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised he decided to go to the West Coast.
Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't want to go to the cold.
I really, because they were talking about Mike Evans today.
He's going to be a 1.
No, I get it, but they were talking about him today and how close he is with Tampa, the GM there, and it was like family.
But
and
they have Mbuka, they have McMillan, they have Godwin. Like, they've drafted young receivers.
Yeah,
it's a business.
You got to do what's right for him.
He wants to
that last.
It feels like he's still that guy,
and he wants to get that last paycheck.
In San Francisco, he's the number 1.
You're right. Yeah, no, I'm with you. And sometimes these guys get at the tail end of their career, Mikey. They want to get paid one big paycheck. One more time, one big check, big check.
Resign Tyreek Thornton. Good for the Chiefs.
Naylor, 3-year deal with the Raiders.
That's 35. The one I was telling you about earlier.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Jalen Naylor gets that much money is wild.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild.
That's Josh Palmer money.
Yeah.
So everyone who was killing Beane for the Palmer deal and the Samuel deal, Jalen Naylor is not that great.
Saints got our old guard David Edwards.
Yeah, good
4 years, 61. He got paid.
Good
got paid. Yeah. We weren't going to pay him that. Wasn't going to happen, David. Not here. But good for you. Chiefs sign. Can't even pronounce the name. I'll just say Tonga on a 3-year, $21 million.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons got Jahan Dotson.
Good for Tonga. That's one of the guys I would like to see in the middle of our defense. Falcons signing Dotson. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wandell Robinson to the Titans.
Yeah. Follow Dayball.
Man, they are paying, boy. 4 years, 78. I mean, Titans are not being cheap, boy. They are paying.
They had money to spend, and they spent it.
They have money. They are spending it. ATN signing with the Saints. We saw that earlier, and who knows what happens with Kamara. But 4-year, 52. Falcons got Nick Folk on a 2-year deal. Titans another contract. Tight end Bellinger, $24 million.
Another giant following Dayball.
You're right. Yep. Raiders signing Linderbaum. Historic deal, $60 million guaranteed, $81 million 3-year deal. He got broken off, Mikey.
Imagine what McGovern could have gotten if he would have went to free agency.
Boy, oh boy, does it make the McGovern deal even sweeter, doesn't it? I mean, it really does. I'm not saying he's as good as Linderbaum, but he was the second best center out there on the market, and a good one, a really good one.
That probably would have got 18 to 20.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, Edwards is part of a comp formula. So when it's all said and done, we'll figure out where we fall in the formula.
They said we received nothing, by the way, on the comps this year. It already came out.
Well, this year, but this year, this offseason will go for next year.
Correct. But I'm talking about this offseason, we're getting nothing. Nothing to draft. So
well, we didn't have any free agents last year that fell into the comp formula pick.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see with Edwards' money. There's a few guys that could hit with comp formula depending on what we do in free agency.
Cardinals got Tyler Algier, 2-year, $12.25. Bears got safety Kobe Ryan on a 3-year deal, $40 million. They paid him. Punter Jake Bailey signs with the Falcons. Mitch Trubisky, our old backup, went to the Titans. 2-year deal. Okay. Punter Ryan Wright with the Saints. Giants reached a historic deal with the punter. 3-year, $12.3. Strout got paid. I guess he was. I honestly don't know much about punters out there, but
Jordan
I guess that's a historic deal, all right, for a punter.
Okay.
Alex Anazzoni got paid, for the Bucks, 2 year 17.
Former Lions linebacker.
Yeah, and they loved him here in Detroit.
Yeah,
Kenneth Gainwell went to the Bucks on a 2 year, $14 million.
They're paying their number 3 $7 million a year.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's Jets are they got Demario Davis. Jets have got all defense, by the way, today. I don't think they picked any offensive players. They're swinging for the defense. Kingsley and Barre signs with the Jets. Yeah. Joseph Asai. What do you think about Joseph? $36 million. I know a lot of Bills fans liked him as well. I mean, I heard his name get brought up.
I'm not paying him $13 million a year.
Okay. Dolphins got obviously Malik Willis. I think that's a great signing for Miami and good for Malik Willis. I think he's earned this. I don't know how it's going to work out though, Mikey. I got to be honest with you. He's only had 4 career starts, I believe. So it doesn't have a lot to show for as far as that goes. But when he had the opportunity, I thought he played really well. It's a 3-year deal.
Does it surprise you? The head coach is the Packers
Green Bay
defense coordinator.
Exactly. And he knew him probably the best, right? So, no, I don't think it's a bad deal at all.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
No, you're okay. No, I'm with you. It's not a surprise, but good for him. We'll see what happens.
Give me both, Cole. Give me both. Give me Chanel and Greenlaw. Thank you very much.
Likely with the Giants. Steelers got Pittman from the Colts in the trade. Jalen Phillips got paid, by the way. 4-year, 120. I think that's too steep for a guy that can't stay healthy. I listen, great player, Mikey, when healthy.
Talented. Really
good, but he's just, man, he has issues staying on the field, man. That's a risky signing, man. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that? About Phillips? That's a lot of money, man.
I'm glad we didn't pay him.
Yeah, that's too much.
But it's the Panthers who have some money.
Yeah.
So
they do. Yeah.
They went out and bought it.
80 in guarantees, man.
Isaiah likely making 13 a year is crazy to me. I don't see any way we pay Kincaid when it's time for his
boy. Tunsil got paid, huh? 2 years, $60 million.
30 a year.
Yeah.
These contracts are getting crazy.
You remember when he got drafted by the Dolphins? That whole
he was supposed to be a top 5 pick. Got busted with the mask. And really, they probably should have made him the number 1 overall pick for having the lungs to deal with that mask.
Oh my God, yeah. Jalen Watson's with the signs with the Rams. Kenneth Walker, we know, went to the Chiefs. That's a great signing for them. Patriots signing Draymond Jones. Colts signing Alec Pierce, which you talked about. 4-year, 114.
Woo! Highest paid receiver in NFL history.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
that's wild.
Yeah, but he's not though. Oh, maybe because of the shortness of the contract. Because yearly, it's Jamar Chase at 40, 40.25. But damn, dude, 4-year, 114 is insane, bro. Max package of 116. I mean,
part of it's the guaranteed.
60 guaranteed. Woo.
84 guaranteed, 60 fully guaranteed.
Yeah,
that means he has 24 injuries.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even see that part. Oh, yeah. They really
they went all in on that.
They went all in on that. 49ers are open to trading Trent Williams. Interesting. See what happens to him. Falcons got Tua. Travis Kelce, we already know that, and that's it pretty much. I mean, that's I'm not gonna keep going and going, but
good. Now reboot. There's been stuff going on.
Oh, has there? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Rebooting. Let's see if it's caught up to date. Let's see here.
There was a few that happened while we were on.
That just wasn't okay. Yeah, you're right. Chiefs add to
Gilman?
Secondary with safety Gilman. Yep. Let's see, a 3-year, 24.75. Yep. Cowboys re-signed edge Sam Williams, $3 million deal, 1 year.
He's more of a special teams guy.
Raiders got Matt Gay.
The Raiders are gay.
Raiders are gay. Panthers got Devin Lloyd. Falcons signed Jake Bailey. Yep. Jets.
This one hurt me a little bit. I
Dane
kind of wanted him as one of our safeties. He was in that mold of the safety that I would love to see next to Bishop.
What do you think about the Minka Fitzpatrick going to the Jets for like a 7th or something like that, 6 or 7? That's crazy, huh? I mean, they kind of got that. They got one over, gave him away, man. Wild, man. Like I would have.
Mono hasn't been signed yet. He will. Mono will get signed somewhere.
Giants are getting safety Ordius Washington, according to Jordan Schultz, and that's it. That's our updates. And then the Alvin Kamara situation. So pretty interesting.
Largest free agent wide receiver in history. That's what it is. The largest free agent wide receiver in history.
Oh, okay, got you. Still, that's wild. That's wild.
84 million guaranteed is wild too.
Yeah, that's just, boy, rolling the dice there, man.
And he took less money to stay with the Colts. Was the report. That's the wild part.
He better work out, boy, because he's going to be holding them up for a minute. You know what I mean? Going to be holding them up.
Yeah, exactly. Wait until Pierce has that number 1 corner mirroring him now with Pittman gone. Exactly.
Right. Big difference. Absolutely. All right, Mikey, I'll read that and then, or that's going to somebody else. So tonight on deck, I did want to go over some stuff tonight with you. One of those things being our history of free agents and the signings. I kind of want to go over the Brandon Beane era, all right, since 2018, and the misses, and it's a lot of them. And some of the hits, I'm sure there is some.
Why do you want to hurt me?
I know, but this is where.
Why do you want to hurt my soul?
But there's some good ones. This is why I want to bring it up.
Free agency, I'm not thinking there's very many good ones.
There actually is. So here's the deal. Like you guys, look, we are pro Brandon Beane. We have faith in Brandon Beane, but we're also realistic, and we tell you the good, bad, and ugly. And he has
when he fucks up.
And he's had some moments where it's been ugly, and we're going to go through them now.
Here's the question for you, Tommy.
Yeah, go ahead. AJ Epinesa worth re-signing for the right price. I don't want Epinesa back. I've had enough Epinesa in my life. It's time to move on from Epinesa. So no, I just don't want him back.
If Jim Leonard has a role in mind for that guy, I'm good with it.
I guess I've seen enough, but I understand.
You've seen enough of Epinesa in McDermott's scheme.
That is true. You're
Jim
right.
Leonard says, "Ooh, I got an idea for this guy."
Right. Okay. Yeah, true. I might have to have better faith. Right. I get what you're saying. Oh my God. All right, let's go through this list
not being
here.
Signed yet isn't surprising to me. The rest of the league don't have the Bills goggles, so they realize the injury history, and he's going to be 32. Exactly, Walter. It doesn't surprise me that he's not signed yet either.
Mm-hmm.
It still wouldn't surprise me if he's back here at some point.
It's
on
early.
A cheap deal.
Right. He's going to be, I'm sure he's going to be seeing what he can, what calls he'll get. You know what I mean? But he actually had a decent season last year. I'm not going to hate on what Matt Milano did last year. I thought he was okay last year. All right, Mikey, here we go. This is going from 2018.
Oh, you hurt me with this first one right away.
Yeah, I do. So here's the first bummer. Star Lotulelei, 5-year deal. It didn't quite
work out.
Work
Good
out.
For the first year. That was it.
For the first year, that was it.
Trent Murphy, a waste of fucking money.
Waste of money.
AJ, waste of money. Chris Ivory, waste of money. The Kyle Williams re-sign was a good one.
Yeah, it was fine. Russell
Bodine actually ended up netting us draft picks, so I was good with that.
Yeah. Bush.
No.
Stanford.
No.
Newhouse. Remember Newhouse?
Newhouse netted us draft picks. I'm good with that.
Derek Anderson.
Ramon Humber, who was just in the way of Matt Milano to play.
I mean, look at these guys. There's so many. Taiwan Jones. Philip Gaines.
Philip Gaines actually had a really good year that first year.
He did okay. He didn't do terrible.
For
You're
1
right.
year, 880,000. That was actually a win.
Yeah, I'm with you. I guess Keenan. Now here comes obviously lower contrast.
Pryor?
Oh my God, I forgot about him. Played for Cleveland, right? The year before, I believe.
Yeah.
Hughes, Tyrone
None
Walker.
of these guys have been good. Keep going. I don't even want to see this shit anymore. Keep going.
That's it for 2018. So 2018, not the greatest, right? Let's be real. That was a stinker. So far he's off to a bad start for you. 2019. Now here's where I do feel like
Mitch
got
liked
better.
it.
Absolutely. So Mitch Morse, right?
Yep.
Win.
Beasley,
win.
John
Brown, win. Tyler Croft, loss.
No, actually, Tyler Croft wasn't half.
You think so? Oh, Croft was terrible. I'm sorry, I don't agree.
Spencer Long was decent.
Didn't he break his foot right away?
But then when Knox got hurt, he stepped in and stepped up for us.
I guess. I think it's a bad signing for what we paid him.
We ended up trading him and got draft picks back for him.
Did we? Okay,
yeah, I am not.
All
right. With the move.
Spencer Long, I thought it was bad. Spencer Long, what do you think about Long?
He was okay. I mean,
Ty
it's
Remember
basically
him?
$4 million. Yeah, Ty was actually pretty good for us.
He was not
in
bad.
A rotational role.
He wasn't terrible. You're right. Tall guy too. Lee Smith,
liked him.
Lee Smith. Yeah, good blocking tight end. Feliciano,
good. The first
thing was
first
terrible.
round.
Yeah,
first round was good. Andre Roberts, great freaking.
Yes,
great.
That was a good one. Yep.
Yeah.
TJ Yeldon, totally forgot about him. Remember him?
Kevin Johnson, yuck. EJ Gaines was good. The 1 year.
Quinn
Spain was really good that year.
Quinn Spain was, and we fucked him the following.
Yeah.
Frank Gore, he wasn't bad for the 1 year. I hate the 1 year he was here. Waddle. Maurice Alexander, Sam Acho,
Captain Munnerlin. He was a good special teams guy for that.
Yeah, you're right. Munnerlin. Yep. Fisher,
Sam Acho,
Corey Luget, which is just a 0. So I don't even know. So I would say this is our best. I think
there was more hits than misses that one.
Absolutely, and not only that, Mikey, guys that stuck around for a little bit. Mitch Morse was here for a bit. Cole Beasley was here for a minute. You know what I mean? John Brown was here for a minute. Like I count that stuff too. You know what I mean? Guys that were efficient were here. You know what I mean? Like the signing was valid.
Yeah.
Right. They produced. You know what I mean? Like those are great signings.
Listen, calling someone useless and a horrible signing, a little harsh, guys.
I don't like the signing. Mikey's okay with it. I didn't care for it. You know why too? He had a broken foot in Cincinnati.
And he came back and he produced.
And he had a broken foot again with us.
Came back, he produced, helped us, and then we traded him.
I guess. I still don't feel like it was super helpful. I just don't like that. I get what you're saying, Mike. I understand. I just don't. I'm not crazy about the signing. I wasn't, you know. You know what I mean?
For a guy that we didn't pay a ton of money to? Like,
yeah.
What are we talking about?
I get you. All right,
but the throw around useless.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
that's a little harsh.
Did I didn't go to 2019? My bad. 2020. So let's go to 2020.
Lee Smith's ability to get separation. Lee Smith was a biscuit away from being a tackle.
All right, here's 2020, Mikey. Here's where it starts to decline a little bit here again. Mario Addison.
He was actually good early. The first year he was good.
Yeah,
but that was it. After that, he fell right off the AJ Klein good the first year, then he fell right off the cliff. Vernon Butler
your favorite.
was a waste of fucking money. He did nothing.
Jefferson. I mean, it's a waste of money, man.
He was misused. Quentin Jefferson's actually played really good the next year once he left the Bills. Like McDermott tried to use him as a one tech.
That's true. You are right on that one.
That's on McDermott more than on him.
Tyler Matakavich, remember him? Matakavich, Josh Norman. What the fuck, Josh Norman?
He also had a game-winning touchdown catch against the Rams that year too.
He also got on a poster.
No, I'm talking about Croft.
Oh, okay. Josh Norman. Oh my God.
AJ Klein gave me heart problems on Sundays.
From telling you guys, like free agency has been fucking dog shit.
Matt Cavich was a good special teamers. I'm not sure I paid him $3.5 million for it, but okay.
Josh Norman.
Yeah,
I mean,
Darrell Williams.
God.
He was
Taiwan
good the
Jones.
first year. That one
Remember
year,
Taiwan
Darrell
Jones?
Williams was good.
He wasn't
actually
bad.
he was really good
he
that
wasn't
first
bad.
year.
Yeah. I thought we got a good deal on McKenzie. So,
Yeah,
for what
McKenzie
he
was
did
good.
here. That's probably our best one right now to date. Zimmer, remember him? Brian Allen, don't recall him. Akeem King,
nothing that offseason.
Terrible.
Really.
2020 was terrible.
But some of that was McDermott, not so much Beane, like playing guys out of position. Love the Manny Sands pickup.
Great
Matt
pick.
Hack was horrible.
Trubisky
Understood the Trubisky one. Taiwan Jones was actually a good returner for us. That's why we re-signed him.
Your boy
price
here
was good.
Wallace is back here.
Obata.
Remember him? Yeah. Admins McKenzie again. We just love paying him 1 year.
Jacob Hollister, who did nothing for us. You want to talk about useless? Okay, let's go to Jacob Hollister, who spent a off-season or a preseason with us and then was gone and got cut.
Gone. Yep. Total waste of money. Bobby Hart. Forrest. Remember Forrest Lamp? Weren't you high on Lamp? Or no?
I was coming in.
You weren't, right?
And he just never, after he got that injury, he never recovered because he was good before the injury.
Yeah, I mean, man, guys.
After he hurt his knee, he's never.
It's rough. Matt Breida.
Eli Inku.
Yeah. Jamil Douglas. Hester, Brandon Powell.
Let's not slow this shit down. Let's go a little bit faster. Come on. You're like, whip back up. Now you're just fucking with me.
All right, 2022 now. We're on 2022. All right, 2022. All right, so here's where he swings for the fence here.
Can't win without Bobby Hart.
Von Miller. Now here's the thing. This is a big contract, right, Von? I don't necessarily totally blame Beane here. I liked the fact that he swung for the fences. I'll never be mad at that.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you.
Yeah.
He said all about that. He was just one of the tight ends. I'm still stuck on this Croft thing. Sorry, Tommy.
I saw. That's all right. I'll never be mad on the Von thing, Mikey.
No, I liked the swing.
I liked that he swung.
It was actually working out until he got hurt.
It was. However, with that being said, unfortunately, it does fall on his lap because it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Right at the end of the day. So, as much as I feel bad for Brandon Beane, because it's not necessarily all his fault because of an injury, it still falls on his lap that it didn't work out. So it's a bad sign.
Daquan was a good signing because that was when he first got here, and he was good when he first got here.
Yeah, I'm with
Tim
you.
Settle was a failure. Saffold was a failure. Jordan Phillips.
God. Yeah, I mean that 1 year he was fine, wasn't he? When he first came back, I thought he was okay. I don't know about that money though, but OJ Howard.
What are we talking about? I'm blaming Beane for Thornton. 11 million is cheap. We're not. You better be messing with me, Jarek. You better be messing with me. You guys better just be messing with me right now.
Oh boy, this is bad, Mikey.
For and Spen comes and says, let's be fair, we did get draft picks for Bobby Hart.
We did, and we got draft picks for
2 years, 11 million.
Couple these players that we wanted.
6 million, $5.5 million a year. Okay.
We got super chat coming in.
Super chat, give me that.
You know what that means? You know what that means for the super chat? Let's go ahead and
Thank you very much.
That train horn. Appreciate that,
Jason. Man. Vaughn had 8.5 sacks before he got hurt. He won the game against the Chiefs. Yeah,
absolutely, dude. Like,
by the way, Tommy, you see what happens when a super chat comes up? You click on it. It tells you right.
I know.
No,
I know that, but I was so far behind, I really didn't see it.
But it just tells you right.
I know. But you're right. No, and that's the point. That's the sad part of that whole signing was he was working out. Like nobody could complain early on, but it is what it is. He got hurt and just couldn't bounce back from it. His age kind of affected that as well. So it is what it is. Like, I mean, should we go on? OJ Howard, bad money. We wound up, I think we cut him, right? Wound up cutting him. Crowder. Remember Crowder, bro? Jamison Crowder.
Oh. Remember how excited everybody was when he got here too? Him and OJ both.
Yes.
We ate money. Like, you want to talk about
We ate-
useless and a way of just burn money. OJ Howard was a waste.
That's what I mean.
Useless
Just
and
burning money. Burning money.
Like, we
Plus,
ate dead cap to
yeah.
just watch him practice.
Yep. Oh my God. Duke Johnson. Greg Mance. Remember Mance?
No.
Taiwan Jones. We love Taiwan.
Sam
Jones.
Martin was actually good at early.
Sam Martin was fine early, but we fucked up when we gave him the extension.
Ike was good.
Ike
was a solid backup.
I didn't mind that. Yep. Bobby Hart again came back. Remember that?
Yeah.
Came back for a minute.
Yeah.
Tavon Austin. Do you remember him?
I do. We never did anything with us.
We never did. He never did shit with us. I think he was a former first-round pick, right? And that's why we were like, all right, maybe. But nothing. So once again, another failed free agency in 2022. Here's 2023. Now, not bad to start, right? Connor McGovern.
Read this one.
Yeah. Walter, are you serious? Hart was beyond awful. I could train a pet monkey to look better than him. No, Hart was bad. You know what's funny though? For as bad as he is, though, he's bounced around the league.
And he keeps getting starting jobs.
Yeah, and he keeps getting starting jobs, man. Here's 2023, Mikey. Connor McGovern to start. Good signing.
Good
right?
one. Poyer, good one.
Yeah.
Hardy, that was a bust.
Hardy. Remember Deontay Hardy?
Although he did have the big punt return touchdown to clinch us a division title.
You're right. He had the speed. We just, once again, a player we just really couldn't get going.
Leonard Floyd was good. Jordan
Leonard Floyd was good.
Great.
Nope. Philip Pointed Ford could have been good.
Could have been good. Just wasn't used.
Oh, sure. Feel terrible. Did not work out.
No.
Though he did have a great catch against
David
the Dolphins.
Edwards, great signing.
Yeah.
1.7. Yeah. Great signing.
Damian Harris, obviously, his neck
got hurt
right away. Yeah.
Taylor Rapp for 1.7 was
good. Not bad, right? Yeah. Good. Linville Joseph, AJ Klein again.
I liked him. Klein, no.
Latavius Murray. Remember Murray for a minute? He was here. He was like the bulldozer, kind of like we were trying to use a more physical running back.
Klein, Marlowe, all retreads.
Kyle Allen. Hey, welcome back.
Remember in Freddie? Everyone was excited about him.
Oh, man. So that's 2023, Mikey. We're almost there. 2024. Here we go with 2024. Let's see here. Curtis Samuel. Oh, my God. Starts bad right away. Daquan Jones. What do you think about Daquan second time around?
I'm sorry.
No,
Walter's response: I won't have any heart slander. That man made all our pass rushers better in camp, like no other.
Yeah. That's why we were all excited about our defense. Dude, Allen's under pressure like crazy. That guy's looking unbelievable.
Yeah, and Rapp was good the first year.
The first year was fine. I'm not going to hate on Rapp when he first got here, but boy, he declined. Once he got it, honestly, once he was starter, it's where he declined when he got the starting job. Depth, he was fine. Anyways, Curtis Samuel, bad, right? What do you think about Daquan second time around?
How many games did Curtis Samuel play in his 2 years here?
Dude, not much.
4?
Not much.
5?
It couldn't have been much, bro. It couldn't have been much. I know we forced him out there the first year, that year, but it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. He hasn't played. Yeah. Daquan, AJ Epinesa. Do you like any of these right now?
I like the re-signing of Daquan.
You do? Okay.
I didn't.
You didn't? Yeah, I didn't either. AJ Epinesa.
I was okay with the AJ re-signing. I was good with the Trubisky coming back because after 1 year of Kyle Allen, I was ready to see Trubisky again. And guess what? Now we're back to Kyle Allen.
Right.
Cam Lewis, I was good with.
Austin Johnson.
I thought Mike Edwards was going to do something, but holy crap! Talk about a waste of money.
No, right? What a disappointment. I remember you talking about he potentially could be the starting.
He started for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even get on the field for us.
Could not even get on the fucking field. Smoot.
Wild. Yeah.
MVS, another one that was wasted. Remember
Mhm.
MVS? Then the best thing out of the MVS thing was Josh Allen wearing his chain.
Yeah.
That's what we got out of that signing.
Remember
Thanks,
Collins?
MVS.
Lyle
Of
Collins. Everyone
course.
thought he was going to be something. Nope.
Yep, nothing.
Morrow.
Morrow.
Ty Johnson was a good one.
Fine. Yeah, yep. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. Will
Will
Clapp.
Clapp.
Kareem Jackson.
Casey
Sean
Tuhill.
Williams.
What a waste.
Casey
Chase Claypool.
who did not obviously got hurt, and we didn't.
Matt Collins was a good one.
Matt Collins was good. He was one of the cheapest signings. One of the cheapest that year. The cheapest signing.
He went from $390,000 to a $10 million contract the next year.
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? So not good again. And here's 2025. So we're finally on the last.
Okay,
year.
before you move on, Big Papa Bill wants to know, what do we think of the Bills picking up D. Alfred? I like the move.
I do too.
You know,
I'm fine with it.
he's a faster slot corner who has the ability to bump outside if needed, but he brings more man-to-man than Tron had. What he's not is a hitter like Tron was. Tron could play box linebacker. You know, it's basically what he was. Alfred's actually a DB, so like a really good DB. Like Tron was good, but Tron also was getting up there in age and had some injuries and just didn't have a great year last year. And our new defensive coordinator, Jim Leonard, didn't feel like he fit what he was trying to do. So they moved on from him, which is fine.
Last one, Mikey, and we're done with this segment. Palmer.
Oh God, you hurt
bad.
my soul.
All right, let's just be honest here.
So far,
it's not gonna work. It's probably not going to work.
So far, we'll see what next year brings.
We'll see, but I'm not.
Michael Hoyt,
I'm not optimistic.
The flashes.
Hoyt, I'm optimistic. Yeah,
love the flashes. Sucks that he was suspended and then hurt.
All right, now let's
Joey
be real on
Bosa.
Bosa. I want you to be real here. Right.
He was good early.
I'm surprised, Mikey, by you.
Disappeared.
I commend you.
I'm honest.
I like that. I did not think you were going to be on board with me on this one.
No, it didn't work.
It did not work. It did not work.
It didn't work.
He
was good early. I honestly, truly believe the issue with Bosa was they played him too much early, so he ran out of gas down the stretch.
I'm with you, and that was. Remember, we said, and I'll give you credit where this because you did agree with me in the offseason last year. I said I don't mind the signing if they eliminate his snap count and get him fresh for the playoffs so he can be at his best. And we didn't do that, right? We didn't do it.
Well,
so
we got a lot of injuries on the
I get it,
edge,
but
in the edge
still,
room, and then it was just
and then he got hurt. Remember, his fucking broke his hand or some shit, like
broke his wrist or something, and just was never the same after.
He just wasn't.
Joey Bosa got hurt? No.
Can't believe it. So yeah, that Larry Ogunjobi, bad. Terrible, right?
Holy crap. Samuel ended up getting $40K per snap.
Oh, isn't that unbelievable?
That's wild.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That is a great stat.
Bad. I gotta be honest with you, Ty Johnson's bad. We didn't do anything with him. Didn't do shit with him. Just a waste of. It's too bad because we waste the money. We thought we would. Trey's fine.
Ogunjobi, we wasted money. Ty Johnson, we wasted money. Tre'Davious was a good one. Elijah Moore, we wasted money. Hamlin, we wasted money. Gilliam was good. Dane Jackson was a waste.
Forced waste.
Yeah.
Did nothing with him.
Freeney, we ended up putting on the practice squad. Got taken. So nothing. Shaq was a good one.
Was he? Did we use him much? We used him a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Shaq. Not Thompson. Why was I thinking Shaq?
Because they put Edge there, and he was really a linebacker.
Yeah. Right. I was thinking
Lawson.
Yeah.
Shaq Thompson was good.
Shaq Thompson was great. Yeah, for what we signed him for, absolutely. I don't know why I was thinking Shaq Lawson. Evans, whatever. I don't know why we keep bringing him back. Green and Mitch, the Mitch punter guy. Whatever. So that's it. So moral of the story is, Mikey, he has to be better in free agency. I mean, that's a lot of money.
But it makes you wonder, goes back to the roster building and being in line with your coaches, right?
Absolutely. And that's why
let's see what Jim Leonard and Joe Brady want to do and what he goes out and gets them, and how well they develop the guys that they bring in.
Absolutely. I'm totally with you. I'm just going by, previous year's free agency. And I would say where Beane has failed, or, we talk about drafting, and I don't agree with a lot of people who say the drafts have been bad. I think the drafts have been fine. There's one draft that we gave a C. Outside of that, they've been all B's and A, right?
Yeah.
That
doesn't mean that he hasn't missed in drafts.
No, I'm talking about overall, though. When we talk about drafts, we're talking about overall what they did each year to year to year. And we already went down this before. We graded each draft, and we only gave one a C. We're being really honest with you guys. It's free agency is my point, where the money, when we talk about the cap and where money has been misused, it's really been free agency. Mikey and I talked about this today too. When you look at our current roster, right? A lot of these guys that got extensions or paid, for me, how I see it, pretty much all of them were well-deserved. I don't see many that I'm like, maybe you shouldn't have gave that guy an extension. They've all kind of lived up for it for the most part. Maybe the Matt Milano one was not so lived up to. We could kind of go back and forth on that. But for the most part, if you look at the current rosters that sit today, obviously Josh Allen's lived up to it. I feel like
only
Khalil
one that
Shakir's
hasn't yet,
fine.
I feel, outside of Milano right now is Bernard, and we'll see what he does next year.
True. You're right. Bernard's, and that's a question mark. We just paid him. So I'm not going to get on him just yet, but you're right. Yeah. But I'm telling you, everybody else is.
Yeah, he played through an injury all year, and you could tell. They hit Big Papa Bill's thing. Alex Singleton just re-signed with the Broncos, so he's not going to be there, and they're going to release Dre Greenlaw.
I do want to run this over by you real quick, Mikey, too. Here's the current.
Spin was asking, really quick, Spin was asking, who are your top free agents that Bills still remain? Do you have a list of free agents that we can go through?
I do. Okay. You want to get to that first, or
let's get to that first, real quick, because that was the question that was in the chat.
Yeah. Let me see if I could pull.
And while you're pulling that up, Thornton not to the Kansas City Chiefs. He's staying with the Kansas City Chiefs. He was already with them, and good for them. And for the price that they got him, even better for them.
Okay, let's see here.
The Ravens are set for some comp pick next year. I think the 2022 draft class got paid. Yeah, they are. And we got a super chat. You keep doing your thing. I'll see if I can go find the train horn.
Okay, cool. Because I did find it.
I just got to find the train horn. I don't know where the train horn's at.
On the very, very top. You want me to get it? I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Richie. Appreciate you, brother. This is at the end of the day, not letting Beane totally off the hook, but we'll find out real soon how much McDee's influence. I'll say you'll know 3-4 games in. Yeah, you will.
Absolutely.
I'm not letting Beane off the hook. He still has to take blame for some of it, but let's be honest, those two are tied together. And Beane's job is to go get what the coaching staff wants.
Absolutely.
And then it's on the coaching staff to mold those players into their scheme and figure out how to coach them up. If they don't, yes, that's on Beane for the miss on some of them, but it's also on the coaching staff for not figuring out how to use them.
Okay, I got that list pulled up for us. Okay, so let me see. Okay, here we go. CBS, by the way. So here's the best available right now.
Henderson, please.
Henderson is available. This is their top 100. Kyle Murray at 11. They're saying. Jaquan Brisker 17. Rashid Walker.
Go back up. Brisker. Okay. I didn't realize Brisker was still available.
Safety. Okay. Yeah, he's available as of now. Rashid Walker. Offensive tackle, Tariq Woolen is available still. Nick Cross, Romeo Dobbs, which is a name that was floating around.
Nick Cross wouldn't be a bad. If you want guys that can mix and match, Nick Cross wouldn't be a horrible signing.
Leo Chanel, which obviously everybody's high on. Which I'm Yep. Absolutely.
AVT. I would love to have AVT.
Yeah. Tucker.
He's been injured a bunch. You put him next to Dion, I'd be good with that.
Where's Teller on this list? Because I don't think he got picked up, did he?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm surprised they have him low. What did I miss? Juwan Jennings. What do you think about Jennings?
I'm not overly fond of Jennings.
Okay. All right. Bosa. I think he winds up going with 49ers.
Gilman just got signed.
Did he? Okay.
Bobby
Wagner.
Old Steph. What would you be upset if we brought back Steph?
I don't think he comes back. I
don't think he comes back either. I said, would you be upset?
No, I wouldn't be. Depending on the deal, but which I think would be low cost, to be honest with you, at this stage of his career. But you got to remember that you got something looming, off field stuff for him too. I just, I think he's a player that most teams are going to wait and see what happens with legal stuff, off field stuff. So before they touch that, because he could get a suspension. And you don't want to get tied up in the same thing we got tied up last year with Hoyt and Ogunjobi, where we were signing a player and he's missing 6 games to start the season.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Okay.
DJ comes in and says they were doing sound checks with the train horn today at the new stadium.
Oh, damn.
Past. Yeah, I don't know if you watched that the behind the scenes with the Bills with Joe Brady going checking out the new stadium.
I did.
So they said that there used to only be 2 speakers. Now it's like a surround sound in there.
They're saying it's it's going to be the loudest stadium in the NFL, like supposedly. Yep. So pretty damn cool, man.
Yeah. Go get Leo. I'm with you on that. Go get Leo.
Yep. Okay. So the tight end, Kadeen Ellis, linebacker still available. Bedino, guard available. Debo Samuel. What do you think about Debo? You think he's kind of just done?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Hawkins is available. Safety. Kevin Byard.
He's older, but man, he was good last year for the Bears. I would not be upset with having him as a 1-year stopgap.
Right. Campbell. There's Campbell. Old man Campbell.
Oh, give me old man Campbell all day.
Oh yeah.
I don't care how old he is. I will take that guy on my team any day of the week.
Bro, he's durable. Still has some left in the tank.
I would take Chasen in that 3-4 coming off the edge at 26.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep. Let's see here. Von Miller's available.
Thank you.
Dallas Goedert, tight end. Interesting to see what we do with Knox on that, though. If Knox, I wouldn't mind the pickup if we lose Knox. Joseph Day, defensive.
Clowney probably won't get signed until late because he never signs until late.
And he always gets picked up. Somebody, and he actually had a decent year. So somebody will give him some money, desperate at the end.
Yeah, they will. But they'll also have an idea if what happens with his legal situation before anybody signs him, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Rasul's out there. Aaron Rodgers, Cameron Jordan. When we got back Cameron Jordan.
No, thank you.
No, thank you for Jordan. Okay.
Did you hear all the shit he was talking about Josh in the offseason?
He did. He did. I get it.
No, thanks.
Keenan Allen.
I would take Keenan, but he's more of a slot now, and I just don't see how he fits on our roster. Okay. But from a receiver perspective, Keenan's great.
Wyatt Teller still has not been on this list yet. Jonah Williams.
We don't need a tackle, but
we don't. But he's on the list. Aaron Jones.
Nope.
Dylan Parham.
That's my guy.
That's a great pickup.
I would absolutely take Parham and stick him next to Dion.
Mm-hmm. Becky. I can't even pronounce his name. Edge. Yeah.
I would take him absolutely. Give me him off the edge. Absolutely.
Mikey's all for it. Okay. Brandon Smith, offensive tackle. David Njoku.
I didn't know Njoku was a free agent.
Yeah, apparently he is. There's our guy, Matt Milano. He's sitting out there
still. There's Teller.
Oh, there's Teller, 93.
I would take Teller right now, too.
Absolutely. Jonathan Allen. What do you think of Allen? Minnesota.
For the other team, hell no. Sandra, if Diggs comes back, I'm rooting for the other team.
Rashad White, Jake Martin, DJ Reader. What do you think about Reader?
I think Reader would be great in the middle.
And that's it for the top 100. That's what they got top 100,
Okay.
Mikey. So, I mean, there's still players out there. There's still top guys out there that could be, what do we have there? About 6, 7 guys that we felt pretty good about, right? I would say.
There's a couple edge guys, a couple, big run stuffers.
Yeah.
A couple safeties, couple receivers.
There's still guys to be had. Very curious what happens, the rest of the week here. I don't think we're done. But very curious. I think we'll, what's funny too? Brandon Beane likes to do moves late at night for some reason.
Yeah,
so you could wake up in the morning to a signing at 8 a.m. So just saying. So let's keep an eye on for early signings tomorrow morning. He tends to do this. He also likes to show late to the party a lot of the times.
He also likes to do, he's a late night guy. And he also likes to make deals. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have another trade somewhere.
Another trade? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Richie
there
says,
could be a trade.
Jordan Addison. I'm not sure I'm overly fond of the Jordan Addison move. I don't know how he really fits with us now that we have DJ Moore, but I wouldn't be upset with it. Yeah. Problem is that he's at the end of his contract, his rookie contract, and then he want to get paid. I'm not trying to pay another guy right now while we're paying DJ Moore. I want to get a guy young enough that's 3 years out, so DJ's done when he's ready to be paid.
500 now in here.
Nice.
Sticking it out with us. So hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Appreciate all everybody that's following us tonight, watching us tonight, and all the newbies that are watching us for the first time.
Yeah, Raymond, we better get somebody. It's like that meme where the guy's just poking with a stick. Do something.
Right.
Bean, do something.
Come on.
Are you awake? It's been a minute since I've gotten your take on this. Do you think that McDermott will ever get this team over the hump? Is his seat warm? Where have you been? That's the real question. Where's our boy Ben? Where they been?
You talking about McDermott? He's out there spray painting shit.
I'm talking about
Ariel.
I don't know where they been.
I thought I was talking about Brandon Beane. He's turned into a graffiti artist. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think McDermott gets fired before the new stadium opens.
Right? Yeah. You know what? It's not like Back to the Future where the pitcher's just going to disappear.
God, that was our take for like 3 years.
That was our take for a good time. Yeah, at least a year. I mean, it was on there for dude, I swear to God, I'll still say, man, I did not expect it, Mikey. I truly did not.
I did not expect it either. That was one of those, oh, okay.
That was an oh shit moment.
That was the owner walking into a locker room, seeing how people were feeling, and made a judgment call.
Enough is enough.
We both said Josh is probably gonna have to say something, and Terry said I looked at Josh's face and knew enough was enough.
That said everything. Yeah.
Josh didn't have to come tell me. I just looked at his face and I knew.
Right. And by the way, do you see Josh crying over the McDermott firing? Let's be real. Seems pretty chummy.
I appreciate what he did for us.
But it seems chummy. He seems like he got over it, no?
Yeah. I felt like he was more upset about the Dorsey firing than he was the McDermott firing.
He took that more personally. Right, absolutely. Right. He hasn't really said
but that also happened mid-season when we see Josh every week. McDermott happened, and then we saw Josh once, and he was hopping around on crutches and talking about Joe Brady at the same time. So
I still think, but that going to the press conference, Joe Brady,
all of them came. Defensive guys came.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they were pretty chummy. It wasn't like, Josh stayed home. He's still feeling kind of bad about McDermott. No. Doesn't want to kind of be there to rub it in. No, bro.
He popped in on his on his videos too. So
on his crutches, he's like, bro, I'm gonna be. He give a fuck. Oh, dude.
Spence says we need a free safety, a CB3, a linebacker, D tackle, a D end, a wide receiver 4 or 5. Listen, I think we have the majority of our wide receivers. I don't think Keon's going anywhere, and I think Keon's going to be wide receiver 5.
I'm with you.
I think we could bring in one more, and I think it could be through the draft. But I think 5, 6 is like we have what we have.
Yeah, they're not gonna overstock the room and then have a problem with who do you keep now, because then now you're wasting money, right? We just talked about wasting money contracts. I'm with Mikey. What I think's probably gonna happen is more than likely, I think they pick up a receiver in the draft. I do. I think the rest of free agency is probably gonna evolve around defense, and the draft is probably gonna be a receiver.
I think we can
early,
still
maybe second round, but
guard.
I think we're gonna.
I just get a guard in free agency.
You're right, maybe a guard, but I'm talking about like a skill player, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But I think, listen, when we went into this offseason, Mikey, which sucks, but we needed a lot of help on defense. We have a lot of positions to kind of fill, and let's be honest. And I said this earlier, on the offensive side of things, we really weren't that short to begin with. Our concern was offensive line, because we thought we were going to miss both guys. We got one back, a very important one back, and then the center. And then we needed a receiver, a one. We already got that. DJ Moore. So really, honestly, the offense has kind of been complete. I mean, like Mikey said, we need the guard still, but it's kind of set. Like once you get the guard, I mean,
and then we got to find out what they do with Knox. Here's the thing, guys. Right. Just because we haven't heard about it doesn't mean it hasn't been done. Just like the Josh,
true,
just because it hasn't been announced yet doesn't mean it hasn't been done. Like we'll hear everything by Wednesday, because we have to be cap compliant by Wednesday.
You have to, so you're fucked.
We'll hear something.
Yeah,
I think they find a way. Either he restructures, they sign him to an extension. They're going to do something to bring that number down.
I think he has to take a pay cut. I think it's going to be a major pay cut. I think he's going to be willing to take.
I think they're going to sign him to an extension so they can push out money.
Either way, it's going to be some kind of his pay will get reduced by a lot. He has to, and I think, like we said earlier, he probably already agreed to this, because I would think they would have showed him the respect and cutting him earlier so he can get it out there and get signed. The fact that this is kind of lingering on tells me they're working something out. I mean, that's how I see it. I could be wrong.
Spin. They had to fire McDermott after they caught him vandalizing the stadium.
Right.
This loss, particularly with the 6 times, really set me off. I'm with you. I was here every offseason like clockwork, ready for the next heartbreak. But this one, I had to take some time. Okay, I get you. Well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I am also taking some time. I'm on Monday nights only. I'm not doing 2 nights a week. Like
Mikey's taking a nice long break.
Yeah, I'll be here Monday nights.
I got to deal with you.
Although I do find myself in the chat on Friday nights at times, having a good time.
Poking fun of me.
Yes, we are. I mean, I did pay you to poke fun at you.
So it was worth it. Yeah, you're right. You did pay me for
that. Is tight end 4 fullback on the needs list for the Bills? It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. Do they use Haas as the H-back role moving forward? Do they make maybe Kincaid the H-back role and put Haas as the tight end 2 on some of those? Do they decide to use an extra offensive lineman? Like, I'll be interested to see what they decide to do.
My problem here, the only problem I have with the whole Knox deal or, going on is it's really lies on Kincaid, because if Kincaid was healthy or Kincaid didn't have these issues of not being available, we could probably cut Knox, because you have a blocking tight end in Haas, right? You don't need that option where if Kincaid goes down, we got a reliable tight end who can go out there and run routes and catch. Haas isn't quite there yet. That's not really what he does well, though he did okay last year, but I don't expect him to turn into Dawson Knox, right, as far as receiving. So that would be my only concern, and I think that's honestly their concern, Mikey, and they understand this, and that's probably why they're trying to keep him around, but at a reduced price. But that's how I feel about the tight end room. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the only problem we have.
Pats just signed AVT. Oh, that's such a good signing. I hate the Pats for that. Such
Pats.
A good signing. Fucking Pats.
Damn Pats.
Fucking Pats. Hot take, Knox possibly gone. Haas breaks out. I just don't see it.
Yeah,
Don't see it.
I don't
With Kincaid's health, I just don't see them getting rid of that.
Play, Richie. That's the risky play. You know what I mean? Because then now you're down to what? Not let's say he does. Now you're down to fishing for tight ends and free agency during the season.
No thanks.
Right. And who's going to be available? I mean, let's be real, right?
And Knox wants to be in Buffalo. He's probably going to take the pay cut, come back and work with them, you know.
And think about it, he's gotten paid. Right? Like Knox has some money in his bank account. It's not like he's on a rookie deal or something. Like the dude has some money.
It must be nice to have cap space. What it was like to be able to sign guys.
Yeah, it's and I hate to break the news to you. It's going to be a couple years before we got true like real cap space to work with. I think they said 2028, Mikey, for us to early where we're kind of projected to have some decent space available, but it's going to be a minute. We're going to have to be doing these deals.
Yeah. Red Ferns comes in and says this is going to be the best year for our receivers. Listen, me and Tommy have been going back and forth on Joe Brady. I've always felt he's been handcuffed by McDermott and what he wants to do. This year's going to tell us everything. Was I right or was Tommy right?
I'm with you. 100. Listen, Mikey. 100%.
I mean, but you always said your concern was around.
I'm still. But I'm with you on the sense that. Correct. So and I said this on the day podcast that I was on today. I said, look, here's my deal with Brady. And I said, I've been saying it. I'm not totally sold on him, but I'm sold on the staff, right? And what they brought in. That's what kind of is making me feel a little bit more comfortable as a young Joe Brady as our coach. However, with the play calling, it's always been my, worry with Joe Brady, and I haven't been particularly fond of it. You're right. This could be a McDermott was kind of, boxing him in a little bit. We're going to find out, right? We're going to find out real soon if he can open up. The one thing you did say that made a little sense to me, Mikey, was when we did get Brandon Cooks, he did kind of start opening it up a little bit more. So now that we got a reliable receiver in DJ Moore, who had his best year under Joe Brady, maybe you see that offense open up a little more. So, yeah, you could see particularly a different type of offense or a little bit of a tweak there, which would be fantastic, Mikey. And I'll be happy about it. But I'm still a little concerned that, one, the player strengths is kind of like, does he know? Is he going to be able to do that? But Carmichael may be the help for that. Going, hey, we got to play this guy. You know what I mean?
The scheming piece is where I think.
Yes.
I'm with you on that. That's why I was excited about getting Carmichael.
Correct.
Also, I wonder if that, and then we'll get to Big Papa Bill's comment. I also wonder if, we've been clamming for Josh to have more control out there. I wonder if Joe Brady will give Josh a little more control out on the field to call his own plays when he needs to.
I wish he would. I do. Listen, he's been in the league. It's going to go on 9 years, right? This is his 9th season.
And he says this is Josh's offense.
Right. Smart guy. This is year number 3 under Brady's offense, I believe, right? Year 3 going into year 3. So it's not like he's not familiar with it. He knows the playbook, right? I definitely feel it's time for Josh to start taking a little bit more command of the offense, right? I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I hope he does. We'll see.
Yeah. Big Papa, how would you guys react if the Patriots sign Milano up in SM Bosa? Seems realistic. They keep signing our players. Good luck.
Right. Paige, can you imagine getting Milano? All those guys.
KC Concepcion in the first round. I wouldn't be mad.
He's interesting. Yeah. I wouldn't
mad
hate either. I also like Boston out of
I prefer them both in the second round. I prefer us to trade back and grab trade back in the early second round and grab both of them.
I don't know if Boston will be in the second round. I got to be honest with you. You think so?
I do.
I don't know, man. He's
we'll have to wait. Well, again, we're a few months out.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what kind of hype train gets behind some of these guys.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Still very early. Yeah, I'm going back to lazy Fridays. Titans probably signing Knox once he's. I don't think Knox is getting cut, but I could see the Titans, taking him, or the Patriots trying to sign him.
Oh, he would get picked up if we cut. Not absolutely. He's a good. Listen, he's not a bad tight end, folks. He can actually he can provide some stuff for the offense. He's just not worth. We're unhappy with the pay that we gave him. Right? Let's be real. Let's say Mikey, we were paying him a lot cheaper. I don't think anyone would have an issue with keeping Knox around. You get what I mean? Like,
he's just making a shit ton of money.
He's just making too much money, right?
But he's also not going anywhere. His best friend is Josh Allen.
Correct.
He's going to take less money to stay. Like, let's call it what it is. You know, fun one for you guys. How many first round picks would it take for you to deal Josh Allen? None.
Can't do it. Can't risk it. Too risky of a play, man. Way too risky.
Josh Allen sends us to the playoffs every year. You trade that guy?
It's
like trading Babe Ruth.
Right. It's risky. It's just way too risky.
Who's going to be the quarterback? Kyle Allen?
Right.
5 first-round picks is not worth not having a franchise quarterback.
Correct. And by the way, 5 first-round picks, you don't know the team that you traded to. If they have Josh fucking Allen,
they're probably going to get the playoffs, and they're going to be late first-round picks. No thanks.
Right. You're not going to have the greatest first-round picks to work with. So you're probably going to have to shuffle those and use 2 of them to trade back way up in the first, and then it's all of a waste. So no, I'm good.
Yeah. Trek, you're also right. He's married to a Buffalo girl, so I don't think they're going anywhere. You know, that's assuming we don't keep pushing money down the road.
That is true. Yeah, you never
know. You know we're going to. This is what we do.
We kind of have to.
Until Josh is done, we're going to keep kicking the can down the road. And then we're going to have to take our medicine.
Eventually we will. Yeah, eventually.
But it's going to be after Josh is done.
True. And who goes the fuck after that? Like, you know, hopefully we won one by then.
I'm on a fully guaranteed contract. Can't cut me.
Oh, somebody said, cut him.
I mean, you could cut him on a fully guaranteed and just pay him out.
Yeah, if we cut Spin, we're going to be eating that dead cap. We're not trying to do that here.
I'm not eating any dead cap. If the Pats trade for Bobby Hart and used him at tackle, that would teach them the Bills lesson. Yeah, we'll see. You know, I'd also like Price from Notre Dame in the 2nd or 3rd round. Well, we can't get him in the 2nd because we ain't got one.
Right, as of now. I don't think they're drafting a running back. So if they do, they'll draft him very late, bro. It's not a need. You know, we have a lot of positions to fill. Running back. One of them.
We couldn't even clear up enough space for the dead cap to move Allen.
Right. It's true.
Even we wanted to. Yes, then please cut me. Pay me.
All right, Mikey. 2 hours in, we are done, man. Mikey needs to eat dinner. And hey, fun. Guys, it was a great show. 500. I think we had a little over 500 at one point. Awesome.
500 on the dot right now.
Yeah, 500 dot right now. So we appreciate all y'all rock with us, supporting us through the years. I will be back on Friday at 8:00 for Friday Night Lights, and then obviously Mikey returns on Monday Night Uncensored at 10 p.m. If there's anything that happens during the week, a big signing, I'll be on here. I'll go live like I did earlier today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe they do. Maybe I wake up and there's a big signing.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Right. You never know. All right, guys, we're out of here. Bills Mafia, we love you. And as always, go Bills. Peace.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let